One man has come a long way from the British steel town of Sheffield, and he's now added a real New Zealand feel to his metal creations.
My name's Peter Brammer. I'm originally from Sheffield, which is in Yorkshire, the UK. After working in the steel industry, you know, it kind of fell flat towards the late 90s, so I had to diversify and find something different to do. So I started looking at design and furniture. Because you're surrounded by works that are closing down, you had acres upon acres of scrap steel lying around which had shapes and beautiful things happening in them that I could just go and wander around and collect and make things from. So that's initially what started me off. And that's where I met Julie when I set up my workshop as an artist. She was potting at the same time, throwing pots and pottery work, so that's how we met. And life's pretty hard in the UK, especially up north where we're from, so we just knew there were a better way of life. I just thought I needed a space, country, stimulation, fresh air, greenery, landscapes, you know, inspiration. We're currently in Whangarei, which I adore. The people are down to earth, grassroots, beautiful people. Pretty similar to the people in North England, where I come from.
It's a bit idyllic, really, to be honest. The nearest thing I can describe where I'm from is Coronation Street. So anybody who's got anything over like a little square in front of your house, you're doing really, really well. So my family think we're a bit posh, really.
In the moment of creation, it's for me, it's almost like meditation, and I feel like a tool for something else. No thought, no preconceived ideas, just a clear mind, and I'm working away. And that's the shock when I've actually finished, is that I'm sometimes not aware of what's happening until it's finished, and then I stand back and it's like, wow, you know, I've done that. This particular piece it's based on Maori motifs. Well, this particular piece is a koru. You can't help but see the koru in gift shops, or you're surrounded by it. You know, the image is real in your face in New Zealand. You know, it's everywhere. So I was just thinking how I can take this image that I'm being influenced by and make it almost Sheffield, if you like, or my take on that particular piece. So it's stitched to give it that steampunk, that oldie worldy kind of feeling, obviously made of steel, and just giving it like a artistic impression, but from my perspective. For me personally, this is the pinnacle of what I created so far. This is as good as it gets for me. This is my show pony, if you like, yeah. It took me just over 5 months to make. It's from colour steel roofing, which you find on most New Zealand homes nowadays. Basically, I get the material before it's formed into a corrugate. I'm not overly into dragons. It's pretty much seeing images of dragons. You know, you've got the Lord of the Rings and things like that, and that world, that Middle Earth, if you like. And I knew I could achieve a dragon, and the scales and everything just tends itself to be out of steel. You know, I could see it really working well, and it turned out brilliant. My work's most definitely changed from the UK to where I am. I was an artist back in England, but I didn't feel as much an artist, simply because it was a business and it had to earn money. You need £20 in your pocket just to walk out to do nothing. The beauty of New Zealand, you don't need money at all. From my eyes, we're all the same. It doesn't matter whether you've got a super yacht out in the harbour or you've got a rowing boat. You're all doing the same thing, and you're feeding yourself on mussels, fish. You know, it's all easy, accessible for everybody. So The fact that you don't have that separation, I just really love how everyone seems more of one.
No, I don't want to go back to the UK at all. We are definitely set up here in this house, in this space, and we've got heaps more to do. Yeah, we're going to stay here in Whangarei. Loving it.